Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Divine Risings. How are you? I'm just reading. Yeah, it's nothing. Just learning about Tai Chi at the moment. Hmm, pretty cool. One of the best known movements in Tai Chi consists of the following: the form of clouds, and the exercise called wave hands like clouds. So simple. The steps are extending your arms in front of you with your palms down. Turn your palms to face in as though you were hugging a tree trunk. Whoa. Open your arms out to the side. Can't see my arms anymore. Bring your left arm up and center and right arm down and center. We're just waiting for people to come in. Oh, here's the diagram. Trace the shape of a ball in front of your body. Turn your left palm towards your face. Shift your weight to your left foot and pivot from your hip towards that side while your eyes follow the movement of your head. Bring your left hand to your waist and your right hand in front of your face. Shift your weight to your right foot. Wow, sounds like dancing. Repeat this movement, slowly shifting your weight from one hand foot to another as you reposition your hand. Stretch your arm out in front of you again. Bring them down slowly, returning to your initial position. Qigong, Qigong, Qigong. Qi is life force of energy and Kong is work, indicating that form works with the individual life force. Though relatively modern, especially under a certain name, the art of Qigong is based on the Tao Yin, an ancient art meant to foster mental and physical well-being. The practice began to appear in reports on training in martial arts at the beginning of the 20th century, and by the 1930s was being used in hospitals. The Chinese government later popularized it as it had done with Tai Chi. Qigong involves static and dynamic physical exercises that stimulates respirations in a steady standing, seated, and reclined position. There are many different styles of Qigong, but Kong, but all of them seem to strengthen and regenerate Qi. Though movements are typically gentle and practice intense, the benefits of Qigong. Hey friends, according to numerous international scientific studies, Qigong, like Tai Chi and yoga, offers significant health benefits. The following stands out among those proven through scientific research, as observed by Dr. Kenneth M. Sancher of San Francisco Qigong Kong Institution. You know, I'm gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We got there. In his article, Medical Application of Qigong. Modifications of brainwaves improve balance of sex hormones, lower mortality rates from heart attacks, lower blood pressure in patients with hypertension, greater bone density, better circulation. Wow, you hear this? Get on it. Greater balance and efficiency of bodily functions, increased blood flow to the brain, and greater mind concentration, body connection, improved cardiac functions, reduction in the secondary effect of cancer treatment. Practicing these arts are not only keep us in shape, it also helps extend our lives. So if you're someone that does not like movement, move. That's what life is. Life is about moving. It's about stillness as well. But we have a beautiful temple to function in, this material world, and we have to take care of it, until we don't. Methods for practicing Qigong. In order to practice Qigong correctly, we should remember that our life energy flows through our whole body. We should know how to regulate in many parts. Taiyu Shin, regulating the body by adopting the correct posture. It is important to be firmly rooted to the ground. Yes, it is. Chai Shi, regulating the breath until it is calm, steady, and peaceful. Chai Shin, regulating the mind. The most complicated part, as it applies emptying the mind of thoughts. Tai Chi, Chai Shi, regulating the life force through the regulation of the three prior elements so that it flows naturally. Wow, so many people in this life. I'm like really shocked that you all are still here. You must really enjoy this book right now. I enjoy it just as much as you are. So let's keep going. Tai Shin, the spirit is both strength and root in battle. As Yang Jui Ming explains in the essence of Tai Chi Ki Kichong Kong Kikong. Yes. In this way, the whole organism would be prepared to work together towards a single goal. The five elements of Qigong. One of the Qigong best known exercises is a series representing the five elements earth, water, wood, metal. Huh, I thought wood is earth. Earth, water, wood, metal, and fire. This grapes. I need to pick. Increase the consciousness. We can't put our hands in our mouth, so it's difficult at times. Sorry, Manuel. Aloha, mahalo. Sorry, you don't want to see this. There are several ways to do these movements. In this case, we're following the model of Professor Maria Isabel Garcia Monreal from Qigong Institution in Barcelona. You see, the friend that I talked about earlier, I have a friend that lives on the beach and he's houseless and he's really trying to get himself together. And I think he'll be interested in this book. So when I'm finished this book, I'm thinking about giving this book to him. What do you think, my friends? Should I donate this book to a fellow comrade? You know, I'm weary about giving houseless people, people that don't live off the land, um, things at times because I don't want it to go to waste. And this book is very powerful. And this book is within, but at the same time, those who aren't aware of the concept of withinness can use this. So, what should I do? Should I give them this book or should I keep it for myself or donate to someone else? It's a very powerful book, indeed. I'll think about it. But if he sits down and read it, then yes, I will give it away. Stand with your legs apart and your feet directly below your shoulders. This is Earth. So if you want to channel Earth energy, this is how you do it with Qigong. Stand with your legs apart and your feet directly below your shoulders. Turn your feet outward slightly to strengthen the posture. Keep your shoulders relaxed and down your arms loose to your sides, slightly away from your body. This is the Wu Qi or rooted posture. As you inhale, raise your arms in front of you until your hands are level with your shoulders, your palms facing down. Exhale as you bend your knees and bring your arms down until your hands are level with your stomach, your palms facing in. Hold this position for a second, focusing on your breath. So, this is the movement. If you never practiced it before, it's like you bring the air upwards, you stop at your shoulders, and you bring it down. So you're constantly feeling life force of earth. So it's the earth element. Okay. The next one is water. Starting from earth posture. So this is earth posture at your hips, like this. Earth. Bend your knees into a squat, keeping your chest upright and exhaling throughout. Press your coix. I don't know what that word means. Um, Downwards to stretch your lumbar spine. Hi, friend. As you inhale, stand to return to earth posture. Repeat twice for a total of 3. So this is exactly what the movement looks like. And this is for the channeling the water element in Qigong. Now let's go to wood. Wood is the third element. Starting from earth posture. Well, we're gonna like not, read all these postures. If you want to learn how to do Qigong, then there are many different postures that you can do according to the elements. One that I will try for sure is the fire element. Fire is something I like channeling, if you can't tell. Also, water, if you can't tell. But yes. What? Sai Chu? What is that? Created in Japan in the early 20th century, principally for the treatment of arthritis, Shai Tzu also works on energy flow through the application of pressure. Now, I want to finish this until we reach chapter 9, which is around 3 more pages. And then after that, I want to get into some driving. So I'm thinking about staying on, well, I don't know if I can, um, but I'm thinking about staying on live today just so we can increase our audience. If you are new to this channel, please take the time right now to pause this video and go hit that subscribe button. I'm going to leave it there. So, it is not important that a Italian have a name, is imitating something, or is engraved in jade. What is important is the technique and the essence of what is really practiced. Stretching and contracting, bending and lifting of your head, stepping, lying down, resting or standing, walking and stepping slowly, screaming or breathing. Everything can be Tao Yin. Yes. Breathe better, live longer. The book she's in, Shishu, known in the West as 10 books on the cultivation of perfection, dates back to the 13th century as is a compendium of materials from diverse sources on developing the mind and body. It quotes, among others, the celebrated Chinese doctor and essayist Sun Simayo. I hope I'm saying these names correctly. Sorry if I'm not. Who lived during the 16th century. Sun Chi Mayo. with a prominent a technique called the six healing sounds, which involves the coordination of movement, breathing, and pronouncing sounds with the purpose of bringing our souls to a place of calm. The six sounds are, uh, I'm not, wait, sh, pronounced like sh, with a deep sigh, sh, which is associated with the liver. Her, pronounced like her, with a yawn, which is associated with the heart. S, pronounced like sir, with a slow exhale, while is associated with the lungs. Chewy, pronounced like chewy, with a forceful exhale, which is associated with the kidneys. Ho, pronounced like whoa, wait, who? Which is associated with the spleen. She, pronounced like she, which connects the whole body. The following poem by Sun Shimiya offers clues about how to live well according to the season. It reminds us of the importance of breathing and suggests that as we breathe, we visualize the organs associated with each of the healing sounds. In spring, breathe, chew with clear eyes, and so wood can aid your liver. In summer, reach for heat, so the heart and fire can be at peace. In fall, breathe shi to symbolize and gather metal, keeping the lungs moist. For kidneys, next, breathe ch and see your inner waters calm. The triple heater needs your chi to expel all heat and troubles. And all I'm channeling my inner linguistics right now because I find language fascinating, and I hope I'm reading this correct. If I have any, um, I believe this is Japanese. Japanese speakers, yes, in the comment section, please let me know if I'm pronouncing these words correctly. Um, the process is most excellent and will help preserve your divine elixir. It might feel confusing to be presented with all the Eastern traditions we have introduced in this chapter. The takeaway is that they all combine a physical exercise with an awareness of our breath. These two components, movement and breath, helps us to bring our consciousness in line with our body instead of allowing our mind to be carried away by the sea of daily worries. Most of the time, we are just not aware enough of our breathing. And we are now on chapter 9. Can you read that? Can you see it? Yes. We're almost done. It wasn't a long read, and I guess that's nice for someone like me. Very simple. I do like reading, doesn't matter how many pages, but I like getting things done, and we got it done. And now I'm going to take the time to journal. Need protein. Oh, like I have protein bars. I love myself, and I love you. Yeah. Alright, insert. I feel like Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu. This is the Vishnu. Vishnu is a fire and Vishnu is incense.